Hello, everyone. Welcome. We're actually going to explain a little bit better today on this video how our integration with ZOHO Cliq and ZOHO CRM works. So we're going to be going over it, Jose Miguel.
Hi,
And
Rodrigo.
yes, so the first thing that we need to do is go to the page, which is WOZTELL.com, and you will go to the section where we have the integration listed, which is WOZTELL.com/omnichannel to Zoho. Okay. So as you can see, we have two integrations. One is with ZOHO Cliq, and the other one that we have, if you scroll a bit down, is with ZOHO CRM. For both, we have the installation. So basically, this is already published on our website, right, Jose Miguel?
Yeah, this is already published, and in a few hours will be in the platform section of the menu.
So basically, if you're able to download our extension with ZOHO Cliq and ZOHO CRM, you will be able to see your messages on ZOHO Cliq and respond to them in either of the channels, either if it's WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, or even if it's on the website. All of those messages, you're going to see them on ZOHO Cliq. So this is what we're going to be going through today. We're going to be looking at the installation and how it works. Okay. So
Okay.
once we get to this part, Jose Miguel, the next step will be going to our platform and signing up for free. Okay.
Yeah, the first thing we need is to have a WOZTELL account to be able to install the integration.
Exactly. So if you still do not have it, you can do it really quickly on our sign up page just by putting your email, your password, and confirming it. And then just confirm an email that we will be sending to that email address that you use for the sign up process. And then eventually you will be redirected to the platform again. Since we already have it, we are going to be logging into our platform. Okay. This will give us access directly to our platform where we have everything listed on our channel tab. Okay. So as you can see, we have channels for WhatsApp, for Facebook, and even for web chat. Okay.
Yeah,
So
it's important to have all the channels configured before starting the ZOHO CRM and ZOHO Cliq integration because we will save time doing it before.
exactly, that's a really good tip. Having everything ready for the installation process will save you a lot of time. Okay.
Yeah,
So
they can use or daily webinars to learn how to do it.
exactly. Yeah. So let's go back to our page, which is WOZTELL.com, omnichannel side. And then the next step is going to be installing ZOHO CRM for WOZTELL, or you can either start by installing ZOHO Cliq for WOZTELL. So why don't we just go ahead and try this? Okay. So as soon as you're there, you just have to click here, and you will be redirected to our platform, which is WOZTELL. And over here, you need to sign up using the email that you used to sign up previously on our WOZTELL platform. Okay. You click next, and you have to input your password. After this, you will be asked to select one of the organizations. Okay. I already have this one over here listed. Okay. So it will happen for you the same. You will see the organizations that you have here. Okay. If you're working with only one account, then you're going to see one account. If you're working with several accounts, you're going to see more accounts listed here. Okay. So the next step will be confirming it. As you can see, it's a very, very simple process. And now it's actually asking you if they can access your WOZTELL account. For that, we're going to confirm. And eventually, we will be redirected to another page where we're going to be asked to download the WOZTELL extension. Okay. So it's very important that we know for answering messages for our customers, we must always use the /W, as you can see it listed here. Okay. And you can also check WOZTELL settings for other personalization views and actions. Okay. So for now, I'm going to go ahead and click on install. Let's wait for it to finish, and boom, everything is ready here. As you can see, Jose Miguel, all the process is very simple. It's even guided because as soon as I click on install, it redirect me to take me to Cliq. All right.
Yeah, the process is really quick and really fast to implement. And after that, if you click the take me to Cliq, you will see that you will be redirected directly to Cliq, where we can start configuring the Cliq platform, but the installation is done.
Exactly. Yeah. So almost anyone can actually do this. There is no chance for them getting lost in the process because everything is guided. All right. So as you can see, I have a button over here that's already highlighted that says take me to Cliq. So I'm going to click on it. And boom, I'm going to be redirected to Cliq. So this is the application that we're going to be using to respond to our customers' messages. Okay.
That's
So
it.
as soon as a customer, Jose Miguel, sends a message, we will see it here.
Yeah,
Okay.
but first remember you need to click on widgets, configure the Zoho Cliq widget or WOZTELL widget here.
Exactly. So that's actually the next step. You're right. So as soon as we click on widgets, what's going to happen is that it's going to ask us to allow WOZTELL to access your profile information. So I'm just going to click here and then proceed to allow.
Yeah,
As
that's
soon as
it.
we,
And you have
yeah,
directly this done.
exactly. So as you can see, we have some channels over here listed. These are the channels that I have. As a matter of fact, Jose Miguel, these are the same channels that you can see on our platform. You see,
Yeah, sure.
Wastel Training One, Wastel
Yeah,
Training One.
that's why we asked before to to install all the channels before starting the installation. Because if you are with all the channel configuration in your water platform, you will see it here and you can configure it in 1 minute. You will see now.
Yeah. And one important thing that our customers need to know, Jose Miguel, is that you can use the installation either for the free version or for the paid version.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. Everything is compatible with the free version, so they will start using it today without creating a bit account and stuff.
Exactly. So we already know that we have the channels here, but we need to activate them. All right. So we must select which channel we are going to activate. For this case, I'm going to be using WOZTELL Training 1. Okay. All right. So what I have to do in this case, since it says not connected, is I'm going to click over here on the red button. And as soon as I do this, it will be changed to a green button that now says connected. Okay. So I'm going to allow my pop-ups here because I had them disabled. And then the second step is going to be assigning the teams. And for that, we have two options here. One is the control team and the agent team. So in this part, Jose Miguel, I think it's very important that our customers know the differences between both, right?
Yeah,
So,
absolutely, absolutely. Because it's
yeah,
important for the user and agent management flow. They need to know who is the control team and who is the agent team.
exactly. That is correct. So, main differences between both are the control team is actually a team that is going to get every single message that our customers send on WhatsApp. Okay. But the agent team will only get the messages that they have been assigned to. So a good example of this might be, for example, you have an admin, a customer service admin. The customer service admin gets all the messages that are coming in. All right. And as soon as she gets them, she can start assigning those messages to a specific people. If, for example, if it's something related to billing, then I can assign it to my billing agent. If it's something related to customer service, I can assign it to a customer service agent, and so forth. This is going to give them, Jose Miguel, the opportunity to have a better organization on their messages and know exactly who is following up with what conversation.
Absolutely. Think about big companies that have big, huge teams. They need a lot of control in this shared behavior, for example, because they need to assign properly each lead or each conversations to the proper agent.
Absolutely. Yes. So once we have already understood those two concepts, differences between the control and the agent team, we can start configuring what we're going to be doing. As you can see over here, I don't have any control team assigned yet, because if you click here, nothing shows. How do I do this? Well, the next step will be, after I have activated my channel, okay, I can go to settings, and on my profile, let me just close this.
You misclick it.
Yeah, it looks so similar. I'm going to go to an option that says admin panel, which is this one here. As soon
And
as
here
I get
you can create the teams here, right?
exactly, I can create the teams here. So if, for example, I want to add this user, I will just have to click on it and add it. Okay. So basically now all those control team that I have configured or agent team that I have added will appear here. And now I can select who is going to receive what messages. So we basically already enabled or activated our ZOHO Cliq connector, because before we had it on red. So basically the only thing that we did was clicking on it, and eventually it became a green button now that it says connected. All right. So remember, we have already activated our WOZTELL training channel, which is using WhatsApp. Now we're just going to basically assign the team. All right. So for that, we're going to just select over here. Okay. Control team and agent team. And boom, we should have it ready now. Okay. So basically, we're going to repeat the same step, Jose Miguel, also for Facebook and for web chat. As you can see, I have them here already. Okay.
Yeah,
The Facebook
amazing.
one, yes.
Facebook and WhatsApp, and why we have here Instagram?
The thing is that we also connect with Instagram. Okay, just to clarify, we also connect with Instagram. But for this account and for this demo, I only have Facebook and web chat and also WhatsApp.
Okay,
All right.
okay. So we could still use Instagram on our accounts without problems.
Yes, absolutely. None of all of our customers can go ahead and activate channels on Instagram too, so they can have it here. So the same way that we have WhatsApp, Facebook, and website, they should also have one for Instagram.
Okay,
Okay.
also.
Right. So let's just go ahead and test it so that we can see how the message comes in. Okay. Type over here, hello. This is the channel that we're using. This is the number that we're using. Now let's just go back to Cliq. So do you hear that? That was actually a notification. Yeah. So this is a notification telling us that we just received a message on WhatsApp. And also one important thing to know, Jaime, is that they can also see the icon here for WhatsApp, which is indicating that this is a message that came through WhatsApp. They can also see, because they have this under CRM already saved this number, they should see the name and also from which channel it came through. Okay. So remember that we were using WOZTELL Training 1 for the demo. Okay, WOZTELL Training 1, this one right here. Okay,
Yep.
so that's what actually it displays. So as you can see, the whole integration is very, very complete. Why don't we just go ahead and show our people how they can do this also with Facebook and also with web chat. Okay, so for that, we're going to just already have my channels here. I'm going to go back to Cliq, right? And now I'm just going to go ahead and connect my Facebook login channel, which is this one right here. Okay. Oh, no, wait, I'm going to be using this one instead. Okay. WOZTELL chat login. I'm going to repeat the same steps. Okay. Control team, agent team. I'm going to go ahead and do the same for the web chat. So we don't have to come back here. Let's go ahead and test it out. Okay. So
So
basically,
now we
just
have
to
connected
review,
WhatsApp, Facebook, and web chat.
yes, I just connected Facebook and web chat. Okay. And we have already tested WhatsApp previously. Okay. So for that, we're just going to go here to our Facebook page. Okay. And let's just write anything here. So what's going to happen eventually is that this message that I sent over here is going to pop up here. You see? So this is the message that came to Facebook. So you see now the icon changes. It's no longer WhatsApp. Now it's Facebook. And you can see the icon there. So who's ever handling this would actually be able to know where the message came from. So JM, let's say that it's a company that has several channels. They have WhatsApp, they have WhatsApp, they have Facebook because they have an omni-channel strategy. They can check all the messages that are coming in through Click.
Okay, sounds awesome. Can I see the web chat too?
Let's just reply back to our customer. As you see, what I used was a /W so the message can go. And here we have it. And if we go back here, you can see when I reply, which is hello. Okay.
Okay, perfect. So we need to use /W to reply, but if we only write some message, we can talk with our team in the chat, right?
Exactly. So that's actually a very good question because if you don't use the /W and you're trying to contact a customer, just like what I'm going to do right now, see, I didn't use the /W, the message is going to be stored internally and the customer will not receive this message. That's why it's really important that they use /W when sending a message, okay? And in any of the cases that you want to send a message internally to marketing, to billing, because a customer is asking something related to that, you can go ahead and also use the @ to tag people. Okay, so if you have people already assigned to this channel, you can be able to tag people, right? But in this case, I don't have anyone assigned yet, so that's why it doesn't display the name. But yes, the
Okay.
message will be stored internally.
Okay, perfect. So if you click now in the web developer, the WhatsApp one in this interface, I will see both columns with a Facebook and WhatsApp conversation in the same time, right?
Correct. That is correct. Let's try to do that. You can see that here.
Oh,
Look.
perfect.
Yeah, so they can open several windows. If you just launch a campaign and you want to be checking the messages that are coming through WhatsApp and through Facebook
Okay,
and through WhatsApp, they can check it here.
it's fantastic. I have another question because here I can see the customer message, your message in Facebook, for example, when you're called admin. But here I can see too, a bot. So the bot is identified in the chat too.
Correct. Yes. There is a bot that's already working on our Facebook page that is instantly replying to customers' messages. They can also have their bots configured in any of the channels, right? In case they don't want to be replying to messages manually.
Okay, perfect.
So the functionality is really, really good. It's awesome. I just think it's going to help a lot of businesses bring in more revenue. Now, why don't we just go ahead and test the web chat one, okay, which is this one that we have here.
Yeah,
So I'm
perfect.
just going to click.
I want to see the icon of WhatsApp.
Yeah. So if you notice, it's totally different. Now we won't see, we have a bot already operating on this page. So as you can see, it's an instant messaging that says, hello world, welcome to WOZTELL. What is your name? So let's try to go and check it. We have it here. Okay, so you see the icon change. Now it's yellow, representing web chat, the green one for WhatsApp, and the one for Facebook.
Okay, awesome. And that's it, right?
So this is all for Click. You could actually see that we have already configured our channels on Click so we can start receiving our customers' messages. We were able also to see how it displays the messages in Click with the icons. Now it's time for our customers to know, JM, that we also have an integration with ZOHO CRM. So what do we have to do now? We have to go back to our website, wostell.com/omnichannel. And in this part, we are going to start by installing the ZOHO CRM extension. Okay. So,
Okay, let's go.
yeah,
Let's go.
let's do it. So let's just click here. install Zoho for WOZTELL CRM. And now it's going to ask us again to select the account from which we want to work. Okay. In this case, since I'm only using this one, I would select WOZTELL tutorial and then just confirm on it. Now it's going to ask me to accept the permissions. But since we already accepted this, it's going to show blank. All right.
Oh,
So
that's
there's
why you already accepted the ZOHO Cliq permissions, right?
correct. Since we already accepted the Zoho permissions, we don't need to do it again. So don't be surprised if you see this blank. It's because you already accepted the permissions previously. So let's click confirm. So everything is guided. Okay, accept. It's loading. And boom, now we are on our Zoho CRM. Okay, now we're going to configure the same channels, but on Zoho CRM. And we're going to explore also how we can reply to some of those messages from Zoho CRM instead of going to Cliq. Okay, so yes, our customers have the capacity, JM, to answer to messages inside Zoho CRM without having to go to Cliq. All right. So I'm going
Yeah.
to show you that. For that, I'm going to click over here, allow. And one important thing to know, JM, that in case they decide to continue the configuration later and they want to come back here, all they need to do is just go to settings. Okay. They would have to go to marketplace and then on all. Okay. By doing that, they will be taken to the ones that are installed, and that's the one that they have to configure in case they want to come back over here. Okay.
Okay, just to find the water platform integration again, no, to play with the settings or whatever.
Exactly. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish installing it by clicking continue. Okay. Let's just wait for it to install. And as you can see, all the steps are guided. Okay. So there's not actually any way that you can get lost. Okay. So you see, now it redirect me to the same screen that I saw on ZOHO Cliq, where I needed to configure my channels in order to enable them. And also, one step that we're going to be doing before that is setting the phone format. Okay. So in our case, JM, we're in Spain. So we're going to select Spain from the drop-down list that we have here. Where is it? Here it is. Okay. Our numbers begin with 34. And we're also going to tell the system that Spain or Spanish numbers have 9 digits. Okay.
Okay,
So
okay. So that way, ZOHO CRM automatically will take the phones without prefix and nothing more as a Spanish number, right?
that is correct. It's going to identify the numbers, all the numbers that start with 34 and have 9 digits as Spanish numbers. Okay.
They
So
then
I'm
click
going,
save and it's all.
yeah, we click save and that's basically it. All right. So now we have our channels here. We need to go ahead and connect them the same way that we did in Cliq. Okay. So remember, I was using WOZTELL Training 1. So I click on connected. All right. And here I can also create actions for all the leads that are coming through WhatsApp. So I can either decide that any number, new number that comes in is created as a lead or as a contact. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, it's awesome. So you can go ahead and save a lot of time by leaving this configuration already done. And here, you can also configure a first message. So let's say that I send a message, I'm a new customer. The first thing that I'm going to get is this first conversation message that can say something like, hello, thanks for
so
writing.
we can use that feature instead of a chatbot just to having a welcome message or something like that. Yeah.
Exactly.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
that's so good for customer experience.
Exactly. This will help a lot with our customers' experience. At the end, what we want to create is an interaction in which our customers feel comfortable speaking to us. Okay. All right. So the second channel that we were using, JM, not sure if you remember, was the Facebook channel. So I'm going to go ahead and click connect again, repeat the same process. Okay. Because I want to replicate exactly the same for all my channels. Or in case you want to have different messages on the channel, you can also use a different message here. Okay. And then here for web chat, create lead, and repeat the same steps. Okay. So what did we just do? We did two things. One was set the phone format for every lead that sends us a message. It's going to identify it as a Spanish number, or in case that you are in Brazil, you must do it for Brazil. In case you're in USA, you must use it. You must do it for USA too. And then the second thing that we did, JM, was connecting our channels on CRM. Okay.
Okay, that's so easy, and it'll take us like 5 minutes, something like that.
Yeah, super, super fast. All right. So basically, we were about to test how our lead gets the message. So how do we do this? We will have to go to lead. Okay. And over here, we are going to look for that lead that sent us a message. As you can see, it's this one that says WOZTELL developer. Okay. We have it here. So we go back, we select the lead, and boom, now we are on the lead itself. Okay. So in
So
this
the
part,
lead is created automatically after he sends a message to us.
exactly. So our system was able to automatically store the customer's name, which in this case is WOZTELL developer. As you can see it here, this is another functionality that we have TM that it's actually going to save a lot of time to our customers because they don't have to be doing the process manually. Okay. So since this is a lead that I had already spoken to, the system or the CRM was able to create the lead automatically with the name and phone number. Okay.
Okay, that's
We
perfect.
have it here. So once we get to this part, we're going to explore two different functionalities. One is going to be WhatsApp opt-out, which basically means that if there's a customer that says, I do not want you to contact me via WhatsApp, you can go ahead and activate this feature. So that way, none of your agents will contact him via WhatsApp. The only thing they need to do, JM, is just click on this, all right? And then save the change. Okay, so again, as soon as your agents see that this has already been activated, no one will contact this customer via WhatsApp. Okay,
Okay, understood.
so let me just take this off because we're going to test how the message looked when the customer receives it. For that, we're going to go to WhatsApp conversation, which is here. We click on WhatsApp conversation again. And what I get on this screen is actually the chance to be able to send to my customer a template message. Okay. So the first
Oh,
option that yeah, the template message, imagine that can either have buttons, anything. And you also have the chance to select from what number you want to send the message. So let's say that you're a company, you have three different offices in three different cities with different phone numbers. Those three numbers will appear here and you would only have to select. In our
okay.
case,
So
since
if you
we
have
were
more than
using
one number, you can use everyone from here.
exactly. Yeah. So since we only have one number, it's only going to show me one number. I select it. Boom. I have that already. Now I have to select my template. Okay. So for this, I'm going to select as an example, any. Okay. But as you can see, I have all these templates that have already been pre-approved by WhatsApp, so I can use them. I'm not going to explain in this video how can we create and validate templates because we normally explain this in our daily webinars. So if you
Okay.
want to learn more, just come to our daily webinars. We explain that there. Okay.
Okay,
So
perfect.
yeah. So going back here, I have my pre-approved templates by WhatsApp. I can select just any. Okay. So as you can see, I selected callback. The language is English. And then the only thing I need to do is click on this envelope. And this will shoot the message. Okay. Let's wait for it to load. And then once this process has been completed, we are going to see that here we receive the message.
Oh, fantastic. So we
Yeah.
can send templates directly from CRM, and if we need to talk with them more, we will just click. So the CRM and click are perfectly fit.
Exactly. That is what it is. And as you notice, it also has a button. My template has a button that has a call to action, which is call. So the customer receives it and can go ahead and make a call, right? I'm not
Okay.
going to click OK there because I'm not going to make the call, right? This
Let's
was
do
only
that.
for the, yeah, this was only to test it out. So
Really,
this is just amazing. Yes.
it's amazing. I love integration. Thank you very much. And one thing I got from that video is that it will be done in 10 minutes, maybe.
Yeah. Super fast. Super
Yeah.
fast. Yeah.
And also, it's fully compatible with the other water features like chatbots, whatever, right?
Exactly. It is totally compatible with chatbots. Our customers can go ahead and configure their own chatbots on our platform. And one thing that I just tested out, JM, because I wanted our customers to see what happens when you enable the opt-out functionality. If you click on WhatsApp conversation, immediately you get a message that says that you cannot contact this customer via WhatsApp. Okay. So you also get a message over here that is alerting you not to send a message to a customer. So
Perfect.
this is going
This
to
is,
help a lot of businesses.
yeah, this is perfect for the privacy policies.
Exactly. Yeah. So they can go ahead and configure their own bots on our website. Okay. They just need to go to our website, subscribe to our daily webinars every single day. We are explaining how to configure different bots on different channels.
Thank you very much, Rudy.
Thanks to you, and I hope you really enjoyed this video. Send us any question that you might have, and we'll take it from there. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.